Arranged marriages in South Asia is a long-held tradition.
If I have to select a girl for my son, I will go through so many offers which are made. And I know my son's mind, what he wants.
The growth of the internet is making that task more manageable. But can you really find a soulmate on the net? The creator of two hugely popular Indian matchmaking sites joins us on this edition of Q&A. And good evening, I'm Relitza Vasilova in for Riz Khan. Tonight in our talking points, placing an ad. There's no need to cut out those newspaper matrimonial classifieds anymore. Now you can search right on the net for your significant other. How does matchmaking on the web work? And would you let your friends or even parents place an advertisement for you? Family involvement. Cultural traditions run deep when it comes to South Asian marriages. Is the internet helping make the old world, new world connection easier? Or is love on the net breaking down these traditions? Tech connections. More and more South Asians are working in high-tech fields, and new enhanced technology is enabling people to connect like never before. What are the latest matchmaking gadgets, and how is technology changing the way people meet each other? Well, joining us in San Francisco is the president of Web Capacity Incorporated, Raj Giri. His company manages a group of major Indian matchmaking sites. PC World magazine listed his portal as one of the top 100 Indian websites in 1999. It's been called the search engine for love. IndianMatches.com is the main page or the portal to reach the company's two interactive sites. If you're looking for someone but not ready for a husband or wife yet, IndianDating.com is built just for you. And if you're ready for a commitment, IndianMarriages.com is the site to find your bride or groom. And as we get to some Q&A, let me remind you to join the chat room where people are online offering comments and questions. To get there, go to the webpage at cnn.com/Q&A and click on the chat icon. Raj Giri, welcome to Q&A.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So how did you come up with this idea?
Well, I have several South Asian friends that live here in the United States, various parts of the country, who have often found it difficult to find other South Asians for a variety of reasons. Sometimes it's because they have a hard time going out and meeting people. Other times it's just because where they live, the South Asian population isn't that great. And so we kind of designed the site with them in mind. And when I was doing my research and looking around the internet a couple of years ago, I noticed there weren't many dating sites that catered to Indians. And the matrimonial sites that were out there didn't really have that I had seen, didn't really have that many features or features that I would have wanted if I was looking for someone. So we designed the site with that in mind.
So your clients are mostly expat South Asians living in the United States or living in other Western countries?
Well, right now we have customers from everywhere, from Australia to Mexico. The majority of our customers live in India and the United States, with 43% of our customers just living in India and 39% being from the U.S.
So tell us, how does your site work? Now you click on that internet address and then?
Right. From there, you can either just start searching immediately. You just go in. We have an advanced search and a simple search. Simple search, you just quickly select the country, what you're looking for, whether it's a bride or groom, or on dating, whether it's just a guy or a gal, and you go from there. If you're looking to put your profile up, we have that. That's all free. You post your profile, and you can be pretty detailed with what you enter in. We have everything from your horoscope, your star sign, where you're born, what languages you speak, and things of that nature. And you could also put your photo up for free. And so you can go either way.
And yet you make some money. How do you make it?
Well, the way we make it, one is advertising revenue, and the second is if you want to contact someone. We found it to be probably the safest way, because we want to keep people's contact information private. So if you want to contact someone, there's a small fee. It's only $11 a month.
We have a question in connection with confidentiality coming from New Delhi, India. The question is,
sure.
Does this concept of making pairs on the internet have a space for any type of privacy?
Well, like I said, we try to keep all our information private. When someone tries to contact a member on our website, it's done through the site. We don't give out the email address or anything. And from there, if there's interest, they take it from there. And if they want to exchange emails, they take it from there. But as far as through our site, it's all private and all secure.
Let's go to the telephones. We have Tarun in New Delhi has a question for Rajiv. Tarun, go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah, really. Rajiv, my question for you is, the very first thing is, are you targeting only the Indians living abroad, or are you targeting the people in South Asia and India in particular? The second thing is, are you very sure will your websites will be successful, because keeping in mind the number of computer users here in India? And secondly, my own personal experience has been whenever I've visited any sites for matrimonials or dating, I'm a bachelor myself, I've never had a good response ever coming in from such dating sites.
Thank you, Tarun.
Right now we're targeting mainly South Asians in the United States, as well as South Asians in India. We're not targeting that many other countries right now, mainly just the U.S. and India. As far as responses, we've had many successful marriages off of our IndianMarriages.com website. A lot of it also depends how successful you are, is also what parts of India you're from. There are areas in India which are just booming, and as far as the internet technology goes, and typically you'll see many of our Indian customers from those areas, and a lot of successes in those areas. But it's one of those things, as it continues to grow, it gets bigger and bigger.
Sonia is calling with a question for you, Rajiv, from Mumbai.
Okay.
Sonia, go ahead. Sonia, what's your question?
Hi, Rajiv. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You're on the air. What's your question?
Great. I wanted to know when people log on to your site. I actually, basically, I wanted to ask you if they're lying, and if you can judge and know whether they are speaking the truth or no. Because it's very easy to lie on the net.
Yeah, that's a very good question. It's definitely tough, I guess, in anything to tell if it's if a profile is 100% true or not. We try to monitor and screen every profile, and any of the ones that do look illegitimate or fake, we get rid of. But for the most part, we haven't had any complaints of people contacting someone and it turning out to be illegitimate.
Again, you can find Web Capacity's dating site at www.indiandating.com and their marriage site at www.indianmarriages.com. From all of us here at Q&A, good night. Ahead of time, and although this show comes to an end